Hi guys, wanted to do a quick video on the iPhone 6s Plus, which is probably the greatest phone to date that Apple has made. I'm not a super Apple fanboy. I play with Androids. I have one, and my previous phone, which I'm doing this video on, is the 6s. But the 6s Plus is really great. They have 3D touch. I just wanted to go through some features that I really like. And when you hold down just a little bit, you'll feel like it kind of sink in, and it gives you some more menus, which are really helpful for business or just day to day. For instance, since you're checking your messages, you click on this and you'll see your messages. You don't have to go in them. It just gives you a quick preview of your messages. And look, one from my girl. Oh, look at this love. Fuck you, asshole. And that's love for you. So those are some of the quick messages I get. I like Siri now because you could be browsing, and I never use reminders, but now I do it because you can just go, hey Siri, let me put the volume up.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you said.
Hey Siri, can you remind me to look at this website?
Okay, I'll remind you.
So that will go into your reminders, and now you'll have your reminders of stuff to do with time, and you can have a remind you to do all sorts of stuff, and it's really great. And it's something I have hardly really used. I use schedules and appointments and stuff, but Siri's more responsive. It's quicker. This A9 processor is great. Apple Pay is like super fast because with credit cards now they have that security chip. So sometimes they make you stick it inside, and it takes like 5 or 10 seconds more to do the charge instead of just a quick swipe. It'll take more. The other thing I like and I love, I could go on about this phone, but I think the thing to do is just talk about simple features that I like is the, let's see what this is. I gotta just clear this message stuff off my phone here. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so hopefully that cleared my reminders. Damn it, why is it? Hold a second, that's clear my reminders. I guess the reminders are so good that they just keep reminding you and stay on your screen so you never ever forget, which I guess is a good thing. So the other thing I love is live photo, and this blows me away. If you have a pet that you love, which I do, Bear, and or kids or something like that, you can do this where you hold a photo, and let's do that again. It's just so cool. You get this animated shot. Um, so how they do that is they take a couple pictures before, take up your picture, your real picture, and then take a couple pictures after and stitch them together, and you get that really cool effect of live photos. So that's the other thing I love about it. The other thing I want to talk to you about when you get this thing is, I guess, how I got it. I used the iPhone upgrade program, which was great. Unfortunately, I got stuck with a 128 gig model because that was the only thing left. They were selling so hot, and I really wanted to get one. So it's a pretty good deal. It's like a lease, so people lease their cars, and you figure, you're gonna get the 6S, and then next year I'm gonna get definitely the 7, and then I can get out of it. It's basically a 24-month lease, and you can upgrade your phone in 12 months. And you pay like, $30 or $20 a month. I think T-Mobile's got a really good plan. Like my father's paying like $19 for his iPhone S, and I don't know how that's possible because I'm paying like 30 or $45 for this thing. And then the only thing is you get Apple Care, which is great with it, and then you get um, the only other worry. I was like, what do you do when you lose your phone or someone steals it? And you can just get that from your carrier. You pay the $5 and you'll get that from your carrier. The only glitch, the only caveat that I would say is when you go to the store, they say it's unlocked that you can get any a model. So you could try to be like for me, if I'm on AT&T, I could have been slick and tried to go with a T-Mobile. But they don't tell you is you have to activate with T-Mobile in the store. So you can't just take your SIM and pop it into this phone and you're good to go. You have to activate with T-Mobile first. That means you have to have a T-Mobile account. So don't try to be sneaky like that and think you can get away with getting another phone because they have no more demand. They have no more supply of the AT&T phones if that's your carrier. The other important thing I want to talk to you about is case, and I think you really. I got this modal case or part of it from Best Buy, and it's probably the best protection. It will, I didn't stick it on the phone, but it'll cover the back and most of your phone, and it just goes up right enough that it protects your screen. So I've dropped it a couple times and my screen hasn't shattered. So the other thing you do is you go to the Apple store and you get your phone, and then they convince you to buy a screen. And there's Bear. He's just so interested in this video. Hey, Bear. Hey, Bear. So, and Bear likes to bite my phone, so it's kind of important to get a good screen. So I was at the Apple store researching all the cases and all, what to get and, how to protect the phone and the smoothest one. So let me save you some time. The leather case and kind of the reason why you kind of have to do this is I'll show you. This used to be my new iPad, and my girl stole it and she uses it more, and I had it in a case. So this is kind of comparable to the inside of this case is like what it feels like for the iPhone 6s leather case. Feels kind of good. The problem is with iPhone 6s leather case, it will show up if you have like oily hands. It will show up on the leather, but it's very thin and makes the phone look good. I would rate the protection as a B. So back to why you need a case is important. Even though the iPhone 6s is made out of space aircraft grade aluminum, so you can't bend. Look at my new iPad that my girl stole from me. It's bent. You can see it's bent. I'm pissed off about it because, she's blaming me that I bent it, even though I said, why is my iPad bent? And now I have to go try to get a warranty or something like this on Apple, or pay the deductible or whatever. Now it's my headache. She's not going to pay for it. It's going to be my fault that this case is all bent like this. Like, even though I don't roll over my electronic devices like a whale, so this is not my problem. I don't know what the hell she did. Did she jump on it? I'm not really sure how girls do these things, But her last iPad I gave her is cracked, and this is why she stole mine. So back to the iPhone 6s. So that's kind of why it's important to get a good case. The silicone ones are the best. This modal one from Best Buy comes with this hard plastic, which I don't have. I don't know. I have to go look for it. But this is probably the best protection. I'd rate this an A. The Apple silicone one is probably A minus. The same feeling. It's hard to slip. If you go out a lot to clubs or if you're drinking, it's hard to drop your phone. If you don't drop your phone too much, you can get away with thinner cases, but you really have to look at the protection, at how much over the screen it covers, and silicone is more a dampening material. So sometimes your phone will drop and your screen will be completely cracked. And that's what most reviews were. I was at the Apple store looking at all the reviews, and they were saying that like the bumper or one of the other, all the other cases, basically, if you dropped on a face, would crack the screen. And, you know, even though they look so damn good and they're thinner and more sexier, and, you know, you could show off your new rose gold iPhone 6S. Right now I was running out of battery, so I used this Mophie 6S case, which is pretty good protection. Mophie's been really good in the past, and I haven't had any problems with it, but it's really bulky, so I kind of use like a silicone case in the beginning, and then I will, if I run out of battery, I'll go with this Mophie 6S case to charge up my phone a little bit. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, girls, what should I get, the 6S or the 6S Plus? And I'm thinking you guys should go with the 6S Plus because you have 4K HD video, you got a 12 megapixel camera, you got an 8 megapixel selfie camera in the front, which is 1 megapixel before. So for photos, you really want the big screen. And let me show you when you get in. If I can get in my phone. You see how this works. Oh. Okay, so when I get in the phone, so you might have small fingers and you're saying, how do I get to the top icons? If you just double press this lightly, they move down. I don't know if you saw that, so let me do that again. See the icons on the top? I can't get to my stock icon here. So I'll double tap the button and it's down here. So it's got ergonomic features that will get you to where you need to go. And you get the good battery life, so it'll last the whole day for you usually. The normal 6, you're not gonna get the whole day, you know. You're gonna have to be stuck to your charger. You're gonna be plugging this in your car. You're gonna be plugging it everywhere. It's really annoying. So that's why I have a normal case. The 6 will usually get me through the day, but the Mophie case is just a backup, and it's a really good quality case. So that's my review for the 6S Plus. I hope you liked it. Thank you, guys.